All right, welcome back. So it is week 2 of Dancing with the Stars, and this is my costume for the tango. Hot or not? Be interested to know your thoughts. The footwork in this dance is insane, and yes, that might have been a few expletives coming out of my mouth. And this was equally as tricky. The amount of times I went arse over tit, I can't tell you. But here I am, working on my sexy. Meanwhile, on top of learning the tango, we have to learn our dance for our life dance in case we end up in the bottom 2 in the competition. As you can see, it's not going great. I think I had 2 sprained ribs at this point. But that's all right. It builds character. Meanwhile, we kept persevering and we're doing great until this happened. Yep, I hit my head and got a mild concussion.
Okay, here I am.
But I didn't tell the producers, so I got to keep going on with the show.
I haven't got my tan hair or makeup or shoes.
And here I am in tech rehearsal, still working on my sexy. Now, as much as I'd like to have the music play on, I can't due to music rights. Also, I don't want Britney Spears suing me. Her dad's had a hard enough time as it is. Anyway, the story is I'm Poison Ivy and I'm trying to seduce him into my lair. There I am sealing the deal. Alrighty, hair and makeup time. I ended up in this chair for 8 hours. That's right, it took 8 hours to achieve this. That ain't hot. Yeah, so after reviewing the footage, we all agreed that I look like Marge Simpson with seasickness. So back into the hair and makeup chair to control the Barnet.
Please welcome to the floor, Nikki Osborne and Aric Yegudkin, dancing the tango.
Oh, did I mention I had to open the episode too? No pressure. So the crowd loved it, but what did the judges make of it?
There we go. Moving on up, a score of 26. That's got to feel good.
Well, yes, it's 6 better, isn't it? So, yeah, that feels good. That's an improvement. It's like a participation award.
Back to you, Sonia.
Thank you, Chris. Nikki and Aric.
Can you believe it? The bastards put me in the bottom 2. That means I have to dance my life with the dance that gave me concussion.
So, first up to fight for their place in the competition, it's Nikki and Aric dancing the Charleston.
I'm going to level with you here. At the start of this show, I was told that I was the dancer to beat. So being in the bottom 2 not only was surprising, really hurt my ego, but whatever. I had to bring it. I had to dig really deep, and this is what happened. We knew we had to absolutely smash this. So the crowd were absolutely digging it, which was great, but I was starting to panic because I knew I was coming up to the part that put me in hospital. Sure, I flashed Australia my lunchbox, but I nailed it! But had I done enough to stay in the competition?
The very best of luck to both of you. Craig, who are you going to save and why?
Yep, it is a bit of a tough one because I really love both couples and I think they dance great. But for me, tonight on the dance-off alone, for precision and the amount of difficulty within the routine and how it was danced, I would like to say Nikki and Aric.
All right, that is 1 vote for Nikki and Aric.
Yeah, I'd have to say Aric and Nikki.
That is 2 votes to Aric and Nikki.
So at this point, I just need one more judge to give me their vote.
I have to save Nikki and Aric.
Well, there we go. Congratulations, Nikki and Aric. You are through to dance another day. Well done. Beautiful performance.
So after a wrap party filled with champagne, I did a bit of a happy lap around the hotel. I was so happy, but then I realised next week I've got the rumba, which is called the kiss of death on this show because it usually knocks everyone out. So I've got to either bring the proper sexy or I am going home. So if I can only be half as hot as the frock they've put me in, I've got a good chance.
Please welcome to the floor Nikki Osborne and Aric Yegudkin, dancing the rumba.
But if you want to see what happens, like and subscribe so you can see my next video of the rumba.